Inside Radio Minute.
Welcome to the Inside Radio Minute. I'm your host, Kelly Jenkins. The U.S. population may be growing at less than 1% a year, but Arbitron says radio's reach is increasing at a much faster rate. Between September 2009 and today, radio's reach among Americans aged 12 and older has grown 3%. The latest radar report says 242.2 million people tune into broadcast radio at least once a week. That's up more than 500,000 listeners from 1 year ago. The era of AC as the at-work station may be over. It's CHR and rock that more people say they turn to. That's according to a new report from Edison Research on at-work radio listening. It shows 14% listen to CHR stations, the most while on the job. That's followed by classic rock at 13% and rock at 12%. Just 9% report AC is their favorite at work. The full study comes out next week at the radio show in Orlando. For the second day this week, a radio group has announced a deal to share on-air and digital revenue with a record company. The latest is Suburban Noize Records, which has signed a royalty deal with Clear Channel. CEO Bob Pittman says such a revenue-sharing model is the future of the music industry. With a roster that includes mostly underground artists, Suburban Noize doesn't get a lot of broadcast airplay, but fans are able to hear their artists on Clear Channel's iHeartRadio platform. If predictions are correct and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie runs for president, he'll likely be spending lots with radio nationally. For now, he's focused on keeping his current job. Politico reports Christie has launched a $1.5 million ad spree on stations around the state as well as in the adjacent New York and Philadelphia markets. Besides radio, Christie is buying TV, cable, and web ads. The Big D and Bubba morning show will leave Premier Networks at the end of December after 7 years with the network. The duo says they formed their own company, so they'll have more control of programming and production on all platforms. Those platforms are radio, digital, and TV. Big D and Bubba have signed with Compass Media Networks to handle the show's national advertising, sales, and affiliate marketing. The show currently airs on roughly 50 stations and Armed Forces Radio. And that's today's Radio Minute. Find more news and updates throughout the day at InsideRadio.com and on the new Inside Radio mobile app. I'm Kelly Jenkins.